Hey guys, welcome to Behind Her Eyes podcast, where I am your very host, Madeline Jones, owner and visionary of Behind Her Eyes Mentoring LLC, homed in the great city of Baltimore, Maryland. And I came for every beautiful girl that needs to be encouraged that you are worth it. You are indeed worth it. What am I telling you? I came to encourage you that you're worth every good thing in the world. I came to encourage you that you're worth happiness. I came to encourage you that you're worth joy. I came to encourage you that you are worth living a life that is worth being one full of fulfillment and purpose and gratitude. So many times we feel like our worth is predicated upon what others think and feel and what others feel we should live. But we have to live a life that makes us happy. So I wanted to just come on today and encourage you to understand who you are, help you to understand the importance of self-worth. Self-worth is putting a value to who you are. Yeah, you got to put a value to it. So yeah, sometimes with life, we get beat up. Sometimes with life, we encounter some things. And sometimes with life, it makes us question, are we worth the good things? And I came to tell you that, yes, we are. Even though we do encounter things, and even though sometimes those things don't feel so good and so grand, we are still worth a great life. What I realize, and I like to use this analogy, is that if I have $100 bill and that $100 bill flies out of my hand, beautiful girl, and it gets stepped on by somebody's dirty shoe, and then it flies into the street and somebody's car tire rolls over my $100 bill, and then it flies again and it gets into a puddle of water, but I grab that $100 bill and it dries out, and I go to a store to spend it, it's still a $100 bill, and it still holds the same value. Why would I tell you that? I'm telling you that, beautiful girl, because no matter what you encounter in this life, no matter how many battles you have to fight, no matter how many disappointments, hurts, no matter how many times you have to wipe the tears from your very eyes, you still are valuable and have great self-worth. You are worth it. Yes, you are worth it. You're worth it to yourself. You're worth it to those who care about you. You're worth it to those who need you. Don't you ever allow anything to diminish your value because it happened. Don't allow your current circumstances to place value on where you're going, because where you're going, you have to sometimes encounter some things to help you to get there. But those things don't stop you from having great self-worth and self-value. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a person that is loyal? Do you see yourself as a person that is loving? Do you see your person as a person that is a good friend, as a good daughter, as a good sibling? Do you see yourself as a good student? How do you value yourself? Look yourself in the mirror and say, how do I see me today? That's a good thing. Sometimes we've got to look in and say, how do I see myself today? It's really a question that we sometimes got to ask. But I challenge you to see yourself as Christ sees you. And he holds you to a high esteem. And you've got to see yourself through the eyes of our Father. Yes, girlfriend, you, beautiful girls, we cannot try to see ourselves any way other than how our God sees us. And he sees us as his own. We are his daughters. We are the daughters of a king. We are royalty. We have a royal bloodline. Everything about us is gracious and classy. Yes, us. So yes, I'm telling you again, girlfriend, you're worth it. You are worth it. I know we've made some mistakes that made us feel like we weren't worthy of these things because we messed up. We've all messed up. And even in our imperfections, we are still worth it. Even in our slip-ups, we're still worth it. Even in our disappointments and those things that we felt like because we disappointed our family and our friends, we are still worth it. And we were given grace for a second chance. Yes, God graced us for a second chance. And you are still valued, girl. Pick your chin up and put a smile on your face. Take a selfie and say, I, insert your name and say, I'm, whatever your name is, worth it. And my Father says that I'm worth it. He holds me to an esteem. And he says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. He said that I am worth far more than rubies. That's the words of my Father. And my Father continues to affirm me in his word. I am worth it. I'm worth living a life of happiness. I'm worth living a life where I can excel in my academics. I'm worth living a life where I don't have to struggle. I am worth living a life where I fulfill my purpose in God, and I fulfill my purpose in my dreams, and my dreams will become my reality because I am worth it. My value in myself is so high that I will not look down, but I'll only look up to the things in which God promised me. And I command my day to reflect that I am worth all that God says that I can have and all that I can be. And I will never settle for anything less. So beautiful girls, I came back this week and I wanted to encourage your hearts, and I wanted to remind you that you indeed are worth it. You are indeed the handiwork of our Father's hands. I wanted to encourage you that he made you just the way that you are, imperfections and all. He knew that you would be just today as you are. He knew that you would mess up. He knew that you would sometimes not do the things that he wanted you to do. But guess what? In spite of all those things, he still found value in you. You are significant. You are valuable. You are loved. You are never alone. You are blessed. You are happy. You are joyful. You are graceful. All of these things our God says about you. So I boost your confidence. I boost your value. I boost your self-worth. And I agree with God when it concerns you. So I came to encourage you as I do all the time. And we don't like to say these things sometimes because we feel like we messed up. But I want to affirm you that because you're worth it, you are always on the mind of God. And I reaffirm you by the word of God. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Psalms 139:13. And then it says, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that is Psalms 139:14. Beautiful girl, I come here every week just for you, every Thursday Eastern Standard Time at 7 p.m. You can connect with me on Facebook at Behind Her Eyes Mentoring LLC. You can connect with me on Instagram at BHE Mentoring 2020. You can also follow me on YouTube at Behind Her Eyes Mentoring LLC. Website is coming soon, but please, by all means, connect with me. For inquiries, please email us at bhementoring@gmail.com. Till next time, remember that you are worth it all, and God finds high value in you.